welcome to the Make Code Arcade live stream. I'm Shannon. I'm at Shakao on the Make Code forums.
I'm Joey at JWonderl on the Make Code forums.
And you know me, I'm Richard at Richard on the Make Code forums.
And I'm Vivian at Lift Your Phone on the Make Code forums. Richard, you took my "and"
that time. I didn't even do it weird that time.
You said "and I'm Richard," and I'm like, well, you know, where am I? Just a whole new sentence?
Yeah. It feels like a 50-50.
This was not this. I am not taking the blame for this one.
Okay. Well, sorry, Shannon.
All right.
That's all me.
So, the reason everyone's hearing silence is we do not have an idea for a game. We're gonna try and think one up real quick.
Yes.
We had a good idea for a game, I thought.
Or we could do encyclopedia.
So the thing about, I love Encyclopedia. Encyclopedia is, yesterday on the stream, someone in chat suggested we do like a Make Code Wikipedia with like facts about Make Code. I just did a browser simulator, so I feel like maybe we should change up the genre, or if someone else do Encyclopedia. I love emulators of any kind, but I don't want to only do emulators, I guess.
That is true.
Um,
Plus, you can just use our browser to go to Wikipedia.
That's true. Yeah, probably. The Wikipedia of buying T-shirts, depending on how many letters are in Wikipedia. But I do think we will eventually at some point do Encyclopedia. I really, really like the idea. So.
Okay. Stealth game where you're trying to sneak a book into the library.
Like it's overdue, and you want to put it back before anyone notices.
That, or you have made your own book, you are a novelist, and you think that it should be something that people can check out from the library.
Okay. So stealth mechanics are usually you're like moving and you don't want to be spotted by something. And you have to put it in the right place.
And you don't want to make too much noise, because then you're just breaking the rules of the library in the first place.
Yeah. And I think it should be like, you should have to shelve it correctly. If you shelve it wrong, the librarian will be like, what's this? It's the wrong Dewey Decimal number, and throw it out. So you have to like genre-wise.
Oh.
Okay, so what if the game opens with, you're like at your desk late at night, and then an idea comes to you for a book, and you need to say which genre you're doing.
Okay.
And then we do some library stuff where we like try and do the Dewey Decimal System, or a subset of it.
Definitely a subset.
Sure?
What were you gonna say?
I don't remember. I'm down for a Dewey Decimal game.
What is?
Like, you know, this is the Dewey Decimal going from 0 to like less than 1,000. I think.
Yeah, we all got that, Shannon.
I'm sorry, I'm just not as familiar with the decimal system as all of you guys. Okay.
But I like the idea of a reverse stealth game where you're trying to put something in a place. Like, I also like the idea of like breaking into a vault and putting some money in.
I like the library thing better.
Yeah.
Okay. Does someone want to draw me like a player character? Like an animal of some sort?
I nominate Vivian.
I nominate Vivian too.
The player character is too much pressure. What is this, Shannon? Shannon's making something cool. What do you mean, player character?
What? This is the top half of a bunny with legs.
Yeah, who is the bunny gonna be?
The placeholder until we get a
Why
better
can't
one.
we keep the bunny? It's so cool. I can make one, but the bunny's right there.
I worry the bunny is a little bit horrific.
All right, I'll fall on the sword this time, guys.
Thanks.
I've asked Vivian to make main characters too many times.
This is true. We do kind of tend to. That's because Vivian's so good at it.
She's very good at it.
I don't know. I just feel like, okay, this bunny is amazing, and it's right here, and we're gonna say it's just temporary. Life is short, so enjoy it while it lasts. That's a bit cruel.
We can make them a character like an NPC or something later on. They don't have to be the main character, though.
No, Joey. We're gonna replace it with a better main character.
We're just gonna destroy it.
Don't worry, you're gonna like what I'm cooking up.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. Okay, I'm adding Richard's Arcade Story, or the official, by Richard, Arcade Story extension, because we're going to be doing probably a lot of story stuff, at least for this intro cutscene that Richard has designed for us. Stream number 2.
You don't have to do the cutscene. You know, I just
no,
say
I like
stuff.
it. Sorry?
I just say stuff.
Okay, and then this also has the player choices, which is good because we want something like that. So I'm gonna start with the bunny, just in like a room, like a fixed position, and the bunny's gonna say some stuff that's like, you know, this is it, my magnum opus, the great, you know, whatever novel, and then it's gonna ask you to fill in the genre, and that'll be like the genre pick screen, and then there's gonna be some text for like sneaking in to the library. All right, so I'm gonna set the background color. I think it should be like night, right? That was the spec.
It doesn't have to be night. I mean, this could be a daytime operation. It's up to you.
True. Libraries are only open during the day.
Generally, unless it's one of those cool libraries.
Okay,
Library after dark.
And then, no, like, I don't really know. I think maybe do a window. Oh. Cool. You know, sure. I guess, okay. I guess I'll make a bed also while we're here. So that we know it's, you know, the house of the bunny. And then
By the way, I think 2 of the people on our stream have moms who are librarians. That's why we do so much library stuff.
yes. Also, libraries are just good. Libraries are cool.
Libraries are cool.
Libraries just get cooler and cooler, I feel like. They always add more stuff. I feel like, you know.
Yeah.
Catch up with how cool library, or, you know, keep it a good secret so that, you know, can use some more.
So that Vivian can get the ebook she wants.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we have our bunny in the house. They're gonna say some things. Oh, I should rename this. Anyone got a bunny name? A bunny author? Bunny novelist? Might not be a novel.
Might not be a bunny.
Hopping.
Might not be a bunny. Sorry. Yeah, should be just a mystery author.
Q. That's
C-U-E?
like the letter Q, which is short for question mark because it's a mystery. But question mark's
Okay.
just a silly name. So we call it Q.
Okay.
Rabbit De Niro is a pun that I saw somebody on here. Oh, Harry Potter.
Unfortunately, Harry Potter is Daryl's IP.
Yeah, that's true.
So
well, this one
we
is.
can't-
Oh, it is the same one. You're right.
Cool. Okay. Click on and show player choices. All right, who's got some genres? Think we want. Let's start with 3 or 4. Feel free to be as specific or general as you like.
House building.
House building.
Creative nonfiction.
Nonfiction. Joey?
Slice of life.
Life.
Is that a part of the Dewey Decimal System?
I don't think it
Isn't
is.
It's okay, Joey. I'll find a good number for it.
Yes, thank you, Vivian. Should the B
I
in
also
house
don't
building be
remember at all
capital?
how the Dewey Decimal System works, so
Yeah.
it's magic to me.
What? How do you get things from the... You haven't memorized the Dewey Decimal System?
No, I have like I'm aware it exists and I'm aware people use it, but
Okay, like if I tell you to go to 107.83, which is, Vivian.
Oh, that sounds
No,
like
no.
Sorry?
1.83 must be knowledge.
Which is knowledge. You would say, I don't know that.
What?
Nothing. I was just messing with Joey.
Joey, don't worry. Nobody knows how the Dewey Decimal System works.
It's all just magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here are some new blocks that you may not have seen before. You've seen probably show player choices, has a bunch of choices. If you go down to the bottom, there are these get last answer. So last answer equals we've had before. But I'm going to use get last answer to just store the genre that we picked, which is going to be these three. Yeah, it might be. I think it's fine. I'll just remember these strings. All right, and then maybe some flavor text. So I can also do this. Last answer equals. Well, yeah. Okay. So depending on what you pick. And oops, last one's going to be slice of life. House building.
Oh my gosh. 024 in the Dewey Decimal System is unassigned. Doesn't that sound like a perfect spot for a slice of life? Sorry, Shan.
Wow,
No,
now I kind of want to go to a library and go to 024. See what's in there.
029 is
Weird
also
stuff.
unassigned.
Oh, I guess they mean unassigned, like they haven't put anything there, and not unassigned, like, you know, just the stuff that doesn't fit in goes here. That's okay.
What's a good slice of life? To say.
How? No, Shannon, you're right. Oh yes, that's what I was gonna do. Some kind of like drink related line.
Nice. Okay. Okay, so you have all this dialogue, and then the player will pick some things, and then we're gonna store the thing they picked, and then have some like responses. So, oh, whoops. So you can see I'm also moving the player because I turned on move with buttons too early, but we'll fix that. Life. Okay, so actually I'm not even going to do this for this intro cutscene. You shouldn't be able to move. Okay, and then afterwards, now we can put in better dialogue later. Get into the library. Okay, and then I think we're going to do a fade to black. I mean, you know, while we're while we're doing cutscenes and movie things. So for that, I'm going to add color fading. Yes, that's the correct one.
Fade to black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. This is a Joey extension. All right, and it adds this color. So I'm going to say apply fade effect, fade to black. And then when you come back from fade to black, I'm going to unset the background image. And you're going to be in a tile map.
Yeah. If I remember right, there's a block in the colors that says like wait until fade done that you'll need there because it's not blocking by
Perfect.
itself.
Pause until current fade done. And then I guess I'll need to fade back, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to fade to black. I'm going to pause. I'm going to swap everything. And then I'm going to fade to white to bring it back. No,
fade to white. We'll just fade to white. There's a color palette that's black. So if you just go to the color palette one, I need to release. I did some updates, some fixes, but
Okay,
I
cool.
didn't bump it yet.
So I'm going to fade from black to original. Yes?
Yeah.
Cool. And then I'm also going to set the tile map. And the tile map is going to be the outside of a library. It's going to be like a top-down view of like a library. Yeah, I don't really know. Let's see. We have some like bricks and stuff. I feel like this dungeon. Okay, the dungeon
If you
wall
just
is
took
not
the-
good. But the
If you
dungeon.
took the
this
dungeon
could be
walls
perfect.
and then cut and that filled. What if you took the dungeon walls and just filled them with different colors for different books?
Ooh.
I'm not sure if that would work well, but like because they're like bricky walls, right? So if you like painted each brick separately, it might come out like a bookshelf.
I'm gonna make this a lot bigger. And then I'm going to do, so I think you're gonna be in like a big library, a lot bigger, with like a strip of outside, and you're gonna start out outside the library. Down here.
I want everybody to prepare themselves for a question I'm going to ask later, which is what is your favorite genre of books? I'm not asking this now because, you know, don't want to blindside you, but it's coming.
Okay, so here's the entrance. We have like, not really. I was gonna say we have like cobblestone path, but
That is one we should add.
All right, I'm not thrilled with how this guy turned out, but I think maybe you can do some little edits. But here you go, 16 by 16.
Perfect. Sixteen by 16. Whoops. What did I do? Oh my god!
Did you say you're not thrilled with how this turns out? Because this is beautiful.
Yeah!
Trying to branch out from mice, you know.
Yeah, incredible. Okay. The thing I'm going to do is make the wall of this building a different color.
Maybe like the teal? No, that's
Yeah. I'll make the bed,
that color. Oh, okay.
and I'll make the wall teal. Cool, perfect. Okay, and then we're gonna do, so let's just see if this fade works, I guess. Cool. Fade to black. Fade back up. Perfect. Oh, ants are the same color as the ground. We'll leave that for now. I'll make the ground different. The tile map is not very good at the moment. And I'm going to place the sprite right outside the library on 1527. All right, and then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move this like intro cutscene into a function, so that we can skip it when we want to debug things. Intro cutscene. Done.
Shannon, what's your favorite genre? Wait, no, never mind.
Okay, I'm going to do everything from the position, but
Shannon,
it's
what's your
hard to
favorite
forget
genre of book?
It's the intro.
Wait, who is that directed at, Vivian?
Shannon?
Yeah.
It's too late. I don't care anymore. No, I do care, but you can code.
Okay. Library.
I'll go first, Vivian. I like fantasy novels.
Oh. Why?
You know, it's just mostly what I read as a kid. A lot of Diana Wynne Jones, Ursula Le Guin, and such. And I still like those books quite a bit.
What's your mom's favorite genre of books? Oh.
Sorry.
Oh,
no.
boy. Let me think about that. I mean, she just generally likes YA books, I think. I think she would also say fantasy, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, it's a solid genre.
Yeah. My mom is a kid's librarian, which is why she likes young adult novels so much.
Does she have a favorite series?
A thing that I think would be very funny. Sorry?
No, Shannon, please. Priority 0 is, game. Priority 1 is this.
Oh, I'm just telling you guys this because I'm not going to code it, but I want you to know. A thing that I think would be very funny is for the elephant to go in the library, like automatically, and then there'd be like a pause, and then the elephant gets thrown back out, and it's like, those jerks wouldn't take my book, and then you have to sneak back in. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to, I think we need to do some like game mechanics. So that lives, in our hearts collectively.
We should come back to that, though.
The viewer.
Also, we got an answer for favorite book in the chat by Momo. It's graphic novels and manga, which is a very good choice. That's up there for me too.
Graphic novels is my favorite, for sure.
I think all of us are pretty into graphic novels and manga. We had a manga book club for a while on the Mako team.
For a while, you mean like one time?
We had 2 meetings, I think. I think we had 2 meetings.
Okay.
And then COVID happened and kind of threw a wrench into the works. But we should bring it back.
We were close.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is, wall. I'm gonna make some shelves. And so I think here's the basic mechanics that I'm thinking. There's gonna be librarians or whoever inside sort of walking on like a cycle. And if one of them, I don't know, sees or bumps into you, one of the two, librarians wear glasses, they're very short-sighted, then you game over or something. Otherwise, you have to like sneak around and you have to find the right place. So I think the shelves will not be labeled. You have to go up to one and like read the label and you'll see, oh, this is whatever. And use that to try and figure out where your book should be. Is what I'm thinking. How does that sound? Okay. Does anyone want to draw me a librarian? Huh?
Yeah, I'll make a librarian.
I'll also draw a librarian. Also, we have bookshelves in the sprites library. You might be able to copy and paste them into some tiles.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. I know Joey also had a bookshelf idea. So failing that, Oh, they don't show up here because we are in.
No, yeah, they'll be in the sprites gallery though.
So I can click this filter button, and it's under Misk. Yes,
Those are
amazing.
good.
Thanks to Vivian.
The dream.
This is the background image. All right, they're 24 by 24, but I feel like probably, yeah, you know.
All
That's
right, my librarian's gonna be a giraffe.
I was gonna do giraffe, but then I was like, well, I don't want to make a not 16 by 16 sprite. So.
Oh, mine's not gonna be 16 by 16. I'm sorry, Shannon.
Is it gonna be under 32 tall?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll make every pass 2 tiles. So Vivian, feel free to also go up if you would like.
Okay, cool.
Do you want to do giraffe? You can do
No.
giraffe.
I'm making a hyena.
Oh, cool.
Joey, do you also want to make a librarian? You don't have to, but
I think I'm good. I'll leave it to the 2 librarian folks.
okay. Cool. This is like not perfect, but you know, I think if I just did this, yeah.
Oh, wait. Do I want to do an antelope?
What are the
Okay,
implication differences here?
I'm gonna do an antelope. It's gonna be 16 by 16.
What is an antelope? How is it different than a gazelle?
They're like
I think
shorter.
they're pretty similar.
I think gazelles have
longer horns.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh. Which ones are the fast
Maybe.
ones?
I should do a gazelle.
Yes.
I think they're both pretty fast.
Which one? Or do they hang out at the same place too?
Let's see. Antelope.
Okay. All gazelles are antelopes, but not all antelopes are gazelles.
Oh.
Gazelles are a subset of antelope.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to leave this to Joey since he's not drawing a librarian.
Joey, you got to bring the animal facts today.
They are
Yeah.
part of the antelope genus, and antelope are a part of Bovidae family. Yeah.
Oh.
That's
Oh, like cows.
Bovidae.
Cows. Oh,
Moo.
okay, guys, I think the scale of these shelves are going to be very off, but like maybe we're just in the kids section. It's fine.
Yeah.
Wait, Vivian, do you not like cows?
I love cows.
Oh, gotcha.
What?
You just were like, "Arr."
I was mooing like a cow in solidarity
Oh,
with the
I
cows.
Yeah, I missed the moves. So you like them even though they can't go downstairs?
They can't go down like.
Can
Yeah.
horses go downstairs though?
I don't know the answer to that. I just know that cows kind of famously cannot go downstairs.
Then you know what? Let's build more ramps. Mm-hmm. Poor cows.
But that's
more
why
accessible
sometimes
anyway.
sometimes when you go to yeah,
What?
horses can go down. They're not quite as terrified as cows are of going down. But this phenomena is why sometimes when you go to cow fields, you'll see there's like a break in the fence, and then there's steps going up and steps going down for the farm to come in, and cows just can't get out of that. They can't deal with it.
That
They
makes
can go upstairs,
sense.
but they cannot go down.
I feel like cow's center of gravity is really high, and you have like 4 like little legs, and you're like, well, you know, I could risk it, but why bother? You know. I support cows.
The other thing that I think is maybe true is that you'll see like big like storm drain looking things in the ground, like holes with like lines, and those are for cows. So if they escape, they like walk over, they fall in, and they get stuck. But like cows are sturdy, so it doesn't do them any harm. So then you can just like, well, you probably can't pick them up, but you know, you just get them back out, and they're okay. Cows are resilient. But if you do it to the horse will like, it's not good for the horse.
We don't need
I
to talk
thought
about what happens to the horse.
Yeah.
They actually fall in. I thought they were just scared of them, like they were steps. I thought it was like a somatic, like a
Mhm.
in their head thing, not like a they just fall in and then you're like, yeah, gotta go rinse that cow out.
Joey, you're probably right. I know very little about this. I just enjoy the idea of a cow falling into the story.
I'm not gonna look that one up. I refuse to look that one up because now I believe you, Shannon. I'm just never gonna. Any further discussion on this is invalid and probably a lie.
I mean, we've established we bring just the truest facts to animals.
We bring the best facts, only the facts we
yeah.
want to hear.
But maybe don't take the stuff we say and like put it into a book report.
Yeah, probably don't do that. Okay, guys, I need to assign. I think each shelf row is going to be one genre. I made this map very big. And you'll need to find the right one. So should this be random per time you run the game, or should it be pre-assigned? If it's pre-assigned, then I can just kind of make a list of like coordinates, maybe. What would be the best way to do this?
I think it'd be great if there were more categories than we had shelves. So then if you keep on playing the game, there's always something fresh to come back to.
Replayability. It's one of the things we're about on this
Okay.
stream.
So then maybe what I can do is this is a lot of sprites. Well,
Wait, what are the things we're about? It's animal facts, the truth, coding,
Efficiency.
Background music.
efficiency,
Richard, we forgot the music.
tart facts?
Tart facts.
hard facts.
What about quiche facts? Or is it too late for quiche facts?
Too early.
Quiche facts will have to be Friday. You know, we haven't learned enough yet.
Yeah. Don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to each row of shelves has one start shelf tile. So I'm going to on each of these start shelf tiles, I'm going to spawn a very long, thin sprite that goes like around this shelf. If you guys have a better idea, please let me know. And that sprite is going to have a genre on it. So if you walk up and you press the A button and you're overlapping one of these sprites, it'll just like say the genre. So that'll be how you check.
I think that's a great idea. The best.
Yeah.
Each set of shelves only has one genre, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay.
As of
So
now.
the only thing about randomly assigning them is that we will be flaunting the Dewey Decimal System, you know? Like, the Dewey Decimal System exists so that you can find stuff.
I mean, maybe
but
we're not wanting it. Maybe this is each time you reset the game, you are teleported into an alternate universe where the only difference is the order in which the Dewey Decimal System was assigned.
And that animals walk around.
And the animals walk around. I have a different idea, which is we have a big ordered list, and we'll just like remove like 4 of them each time or whatever. We'll remove enough to have the so like it'll always be in order. It's just sometimes the library doesn't have the shelf for.
Oh, I like it, and I like the idea of us going and spending 10 minutes of stream just entering Dewey Decimal subjects.
Yeah, that's fine too.
It's fine. It's good. We haven't even gotten to like sneaking yet.
Oh, I have an idea. Joey, can you make a big list of Dewey Decimal System things, separate them with semicolons, and then we'll just use split. So you'll make the list, we'll put it into the chat, we'll do a split, and then we won't have to spend a bunch of time doing it.
I mean, I remember nothing about it, so it'll just be random topics.
No,
post
just look
it
it up.
in. I put it in the chat.
Well, okay.
Click the link.
Maybe it just has it. I can
Yeah.
just take that, I guess.
Well, okay, Joey. I think you need to pick like subgenres within the major genre. That's how Dewey Decimal works, right?
I'm just gonna do the entire list.
Okay, guys. So what I'm doing is I'm temporarily pulling out this like fade to black and speaker text so that we like launch right into the game. So then I can go up and like do this, and then I'm going to be making my bookshelf.
Yeah. Please, Joey, also identify the correct ones for each of our genre choices.
Identify the correct ones for each of our genres. Wait, so am I not just taking the entire list and doing text transform on that to make it each one their own thing?
You are, but we need to know what the correct ones are.
5, 6, 7. So we have 15 shelves. So maybe pick like the 30 most accurate. But yeah, so our 3 genres are house building, creative nonfiction, and slice of life. So those 3 need to be in there.
Okay.
Whatever corresponds to that. Probably we don't want the word like house building. We want it to be like construction, and then you have to like note to like put your book there. All right, and then I'm going to make a sprite that is like.
By the way, I love that we did creative nonfiction, which does not have a number in the Dewey Decimal System. Slice of life, which would be fiction, I guess, which does not have a number in the Dewey Decimal System. And what was the third one?
House building.
House building.
Yeah, that one's solid.
Yeah, I chose it because I was like, well, this is a game about the Dewey Decimal System, so.
Okay, I can change my creative nonfiction one. Can I?
Oh, you want to change it? Okay, yeah, go for it.
If you want. Poetry.
Shouldn't. Oh.
That's great.
And the width. Sorry, Vivian?
Oh, I was gonna say it should be a haiku, but you know, nobody can come up with a haiku
Vivian,
that
if you
fast.
write a haiku, I will put a haiku in there.
I want to see haikus in chat, everybody. Your best haikus about libraries.
I guess slice of life could go in history.
Okay, so I'm making a sprite that's going to be very, very long. And then I'm going to fill the image with a color. So that's going to be shelf, image with, and then, I don't know, pink. Pink is a good color. Cool. And then it's going to, yeah, I'll go all the way up, I guess. You're so slow. Oh, no, I didn't call the function.
Quarter!
Yeah.
All right, that's a genuine quarter.
Oh, I get so happy when someone besides Vivian or I.
I'll write down the quarter.
I think I need the tile maps extension. Like, I don't need it, but I think it will make my life easier. So I'm going to add it. So the thing is, I need to pass in where to place this sprite. And right now that's a tile location, which you cannot pass into a function. It's not one of our allowed function arguments. But using the tile maps, I can pass in the column and the row of it. Cool. So this, and then I'm gonna get the, actually, I don't even need, oh, beautiful. I can actually just pass in the X and Y, or the left. Yeah, this is exactly what I want. I'm just gonna pass in the numbers for where I want to place this sprite. Left and the Y, yeah, cool. And then I'm gonna rename these. So I'm gonna edit this to be left and Y, and then I'm going to set the shelf to be left. Set the shelves left to be the left that we're passing in, and the Y to be the Y that we're passing in. And that should cover each of our shelves. So let's take a look. Happening. Create image width 160. Oh, no, I am calling the library cutscene. Oh, list. So instead of iterating over list, which does not exist, I'm going to be doing every start location. All right, one more time. Cool. It did make my game noticeably slower because I'm also streaming.
Wait, what did you do?
A really big sprite for each of our 15 library shelves. And
How big is the sprite?
160 by 18. It's too big.
It might be okay.
60 by 2. Is that any better?
What's the purpose of this sprite?
To check what row you're standing in front of.
That should be okay.
Oh, okay, this is better, I think. Cool. So before I was covering like the entire shelf, which is dumb because you can't overlap with walls. Now it's just a little strip in front of each shelf. And then I'm going to assign, oh man, extension heavy stream. Arcade sprite data.
All right, I've got my antelope librarian.
Cool.
I tried to make it into a fun word, but
Oh, are we doing outlines or like are there colors that are we changing the floor color?
We are changing the floor color, but
I did not do outlines.
Okay.
Okay. We're changing it so that it will, the elephant will show up, but I don't know. Yeah, the tile map is all up in the air, except for the shelves, which look great because they're from our existing shelf set. Okay. I'm gonna set the genre, so I'm gonna set a string. And then for now, I'm going to have an array of variables, genres, and it's going to be, I don't know. And then I'm going to...
Unsigned Arduino has a hot take on the Dewey Decimal System.
Oh, what is it?
Nonsensical. I would say it's very sensical.
How many syllables would you pronounce Dewey with?
Dewey?
Two?
Could you say it with one? Dewey.
No, I don't think so. Dewey.
I don't think that's
Dewey.
how. Like,
it would be Dewey if you said it that way, I think.
Haikus are hard.
Yeah, we got a question what my controversial programming topic of the day is. Let me think. I don't know if I have anything off the dome.
Question while I'm finishing this up. Are there any special requests for ones? Because I'm just taking random ones that sound fun. But if anybody has a special request for something that I should put in for a category.
No.
Photosynthesis.
Bunch, you know?
Oh.
Photosynthesis?
Yes, please.
Plants, I guess?
Tornadoes.
Okay. So what I'm doing now is I modified this make bookshelf function to take in the index of the shelf that we're currently on, and I'm going to use that index to grab a value from genres. And right now I'm just going to do a remainder so that I can wrap the remainder of index and the length of genres, because we have a lot more shelves than we do genres. And we'll do the other the like randomly removing stuff in a bit.
Joey, we got a request for Marine Life.
Marine life, that's a good one.
Yeah. Marine life is awesome. Okay. Genres get value at remainder of index divided by the length of genres minus 1. Cool. And then I'm going to do the overlaps when the player overlaps. Or actually, I'm going to do it. Yeah. So because this is a button press, I should probably be doing it inside the A button pressed, but for now, because this will be faster, I'm going to do it inside the overlaps. If A button is pressed, then the player is going to say the genre for 500 milliseconds. So I'm going to grab the colliders genre. All right. Okay, let's look at some shelves.
Wow, I didn't even notice the sprite data extension was brought. I've been so distracted.
It's not getting it. What is happening?
Let's see. On sprite of kind player overlaps other sprite of kind collider. If A button is pressed, then say that. Looks good to me. Did you check the kinds of everything?
Yeah. It might be the thing I'm setting it to. Location value index. Set value. Genres are 3 things. I'm gonna have the shelf say its own genre.
Mm.
Go up, see if any of the other ones are talking.
What is happening here?
Did you call this function?
It's making them.
Okay, so you're doing genres. Oh, did you call this after you made the genre array?
Oh, good call, Richard. Thank you. So the problem was I was creating everything and then setting the genres array. So when it's grabbing the genres, the arrays are empty. And so
also your mod that you're doing should not be length of array minus 1. It should just be the length of the array.
Ah, yes, you're right.
Joey, that was very loud.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Okay, so now we're assigning genres and we're saying the genres when we overlap. So I'm going to make librarians and we'll set them. So I'm going to do the very, very easy thing, which is librarians move horizontally, and I'm going to set them to bounce. So they'll just be moving back and forth, and we'll have some enemies in there. Not enemies, supervisors.
They're enemies because they don't like your book. Wait, I had this exact experience. I tried to give the libraries some copies of some comics, and one librarian was really nice about it, and she like took them, and later I came back to give more because she was so nice, and the librarians were like, yeah, that was illegal, she should not have done that. I was like, okay, that's fine, I'll leave, you have flyers here, why can't you take mine? Sad.
Okay, I'm making a secret tile to spawn librarians on. Do I need to do that? I worry that if I spawn them randomly, they'll overlap shelves. So I'm just gonna spawn them.
I mean, so you should just, for each of the end ones, like you were doing before, spawn one, right? And then,
yeah, okay. I'll do it maybe like slightly randomly, and then we'll. So. Okay.
And then just give them a random X.
It's done. shoot. Okay, man, I don't think we're gonna be done, but I also don't think there's enough for a whole nother stream. I just need to like get the librarians, put Joey's list in, and then, well, I guess there's no sneaking aside from dodging right now, but that's okay.
I mean, we can go a little over today. We got time, right? Yeah, we got time.
There ain't any other meetings today.
It's a no meeting Wednesday.
This is an illegal meeting.
No meeting Wednesday. All right. So for each end shelf, cool. I'm gonna make a librarian sprite. Add a new kind, librarian.
Vivian, did you post your hyena?
I thought I did. Did I? Oh, psh, I never pushed enter. It's there.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do a if math, and then I think I'm gonna do maybe 50% chance for each end tile, just so we're not like overlapping. And then inside that, it's gonna be another 50-50 whether it's a hyena or a antelope. I guess we'll see. And I'm doing it differently because they're gonna have different speeds.
Antelope's gonna be faster, right?
To make another array. I think so, right?
I'm going to look it up.
Hyena
max
top speed.
40
So-
miles.
Top speed is 40 miles per hour.
Richard, how big is it?
16 by 16.
Oh, okay. How you guys were gonna make it? Oh, it's so good. Vivian, is yours also 16 by 16?
Yes.
Oh man. Okay. What? So I didn't have to worry about okay. They're so wonderful.
Gazelles are faster.
Okay, so each of these gazelles are faster. Cool.
Is it like close though?
This one says gazelles max is 60 miles per hour in short bursts.
Oh, okay.
Let's see how
So not that
hyenas'
close.
staminas are.
And this is going to be positive, so let's see. We'll make it.
All right.
Gazelles are faster.
What do you guys think the fastest mammal is?
60.
Are birds? No, birds aren't mammals.
It's not
Over
cheetahs?
what length? Over what, like just a short burst or a long
Just
running?
max speed.
Okay.
Then I need to move them down.
Human in a jet.
Do any animals have wheels?
I don't think so. All right, so we've got human in a jet, which is disqualified. We've got cheetah from Shannon. Vivian, I need one from you.
I'm thinking. What's the one? What's the one that rolls up in a ball?
Armadillo?
Is that a mammal?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
It is a mammal, yes.
Armadillo in a ball going down a hill, a long hill.
And then I need
All right.
to.
The correct answer is the Mexican free-tailed bat, which can go at 99 miles per hour.
I don't know if it counts if you've got gravity on your side.
Shannon.
Cheetah's second place.
Do they just fall, or is this like flying?
I think flying. I don't know. Armadillos actually have a surprisingly fast high speed. It's 30 miles per hour.
Is that like uncurled or curled though?
That's uncurled. I don't think that they move while curled up. I'm pretty sure the curling up is kind of like a static thing.
I'm just saying they can be curled up and their enemies try to eat them, push them over the hill.
Okay, yeah, you could pick up an armadillo and you could throw it really fast, but that doesn't count. It's also cruel to that armadillo.
No, it's helping the armadillo survive. It's so fast. It's escape pod.
You know who the fastest endurance runner is?
Humans.
We're number one.
Is that really true?
Yeah.
see. Antelopes can run for 35 miles per hour for 4 miles. That's pretty good.
I think when they're saying endurance run, like it's more like marathon length.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, very quickly, same, I think I might actually, because we're doing like both sides, I'm going to drop this percentage down a little bit. And I'm going to flip.
This list is really full of surprises.
Oh,
Flat-
Richard,
fastest-
was my library duodecimal list properly formatted to what you were saying? I wasn't 100% sure what I was doing.
Yeah. So we can just take this and then we can just do a split on the semicolon.
Yeah.
How many are in here, Joey?
I did 22. I ran out of interesting looking ones. I can add in less interesting looking ones pretty easily if you want.
Maybe add in a few more less interesting ones just so that we have like more than twice as many we have shelves.
What about bead
Okay.
crafts?
Bead craft?
Bead crafts.
Oh, bead crafts.
That's a pretty interesting one, Joey.
Is there a number for that one? Like a
I'll find
top
you
level?
one. I'll find you one.
Yeah.
Okay. What I have made is essentially a Grassy Road game, but that's okay. It has very good sprites.
Guys, kangaroos are fast.
How fast?
Kangaroos, let's see. Up to 44 miles per hour.
That makes sense. I would expect kangaroos to be fast. They seem
Really?
speedy.
It's just like
That's those
if
powerful
hopping was
feet.
fast, everyone would be hopping, you know?
But you also have to have the legs.
That's true.
Okay, so if you hit a librarian, you lose a life. And guess I'll destroy the librarian.
So we got a question in the chat. Is it possible to make the librarians have a range so that if you're like X amount away, they'll notice you?
It is possible. We're not going to do it now just because I need to get the genre list in and also like make sure that you're in the right genre. But let's see. You could do it. You could do it with a sprite. You could do it with a sprite over the player, and then if the librarian overlaps the like player's zone, then
It would be
they,
cool to do it with like a sprite that was like from the librarian and then extending outwards.
We've done that. We've had
Oh
flashlights
yeah.
in
Yeah.
Gumshoe Joe Gumshoe or something.
Joe
Oh.
Gumshoe? Did we make a game called Joe Gumshoe that has just completely left my memory?
Yeah, it was about sneaking through a school.
Oh, whoa, that is a way deep cut. That is really old. That was like one of the first streams, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was very early. It was before the tile maps extension, I think. Okay.
Joe Gumshoe, stream number 12.
Wow. All right, so I'm going to copy Joey's. Let's see, what have we got? Split. Perfect.
Oh, 1 second. I need to.
Oh,
I'm filling in one more to get there.
okay, cool. Yeah, let me know when you're done, Joey. The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a check. So, I have your genre, and then let's see. I guess I'll do on B button to place the book, and it'll just be like instant game over, I guess, if you put it in the wrong place.
That sounds fair.
Yeah, it's a library. There are rules.
Mm-hmm. But I think the game over should be a cutscene of some kid looking for something for their book report, and then being like, picking up their book, and then we cut to the school where they're giving the book report, and they get a 0.
Okay, we may do this off stream. So, okay. So Joey has, very, very helpfully, constructed a long list of genres. It's gonna be huge. Yep. Oh, geez. All right. And they're all split by semicolons. Cool. Semicolon separated. So I'm going to do split at semicolon, and that should convert this big list into a text array. All right. So let's very quickly see if we're getting the new genres in our, Cool. Oh my gosh.
Maybe need to make that time go up a bit.
All right. I think I'm also making too many librarians. 30% chance. And the time is going to be, let's do 1 second. Okay, but it looks like we are getting the right shelf things. So then I need to get the shelf that you are currently overlapping. So maybe I'll just set that in this overlaps since it's global, and then I'll just do like an equality check. Does that seem?
Yeah.
It's not necessarily the cleanest thing, but it is probably the fastest, the fewest number of blocks. Okay, so we're grabbing this genre. This is the current genre. And then I'm going to do actually 2 checks because the genres that we are looking for are not necessarily word for character for character equal. Okay, so what is house building? And I'm going to do a big OR.
House building.
Do you guys have the Dewey Decimal?
I have, yeah, house building is probably. Oh, wait, hold on.
Construction of buildings, 690.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I had them up right here. So the ones, it was 690 is the one I was thinking for house building made sense. American poetry is 813, which is poetry.
813. Okay, give me 1 sec. Construction of buildings. Oh, geez. This is not what I need.
I'm wondering if the easier thing to do is, let's see, does text have an index of? Yeah, okay, there's a includes. So just do includes and we'll give you the numbers.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
It's the Boolean one.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So if so genre is where we
yeah. So if the genre includes 690, then it's house building.
Yes. So current genre is the 690. All right. And then what have we got for poetry and?
Let's see. Poetry would be 811.
811. Joey said American poetry.
Yeah.
Cool. And then slice of life.
I think we said fiction for that, so I had American fiction, which is 813.
813. 813. All right. Cool. And I'm going to do a big OR. So, oh, these should be ands. Okay. So if you have, depending on what genre you picked at the beginning and which shelf you're looking at right now, any of these is a win condition. Otherwise, you lose. Else. Game over, lose. All right. 5 minutes over. We're gonna try and win this game. It's I think not very well balanced, so it's fairly difficult. Oh shoot, and I haven't done anything to ensure that the genre you pick is gonna be in the list of things. But
This is fine. Maybe the library just doesn't have anything that fits yours, and so
Okay.
you lose. right? Like sometimes life just isn't fair.
No, we should probably make it so that it shows up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it probably off stream though. For now, I'm gonna do house building, and I know that one. Do I know that one will be in there? Probably. It seems very early up. Okay, so library cutscene. We set everything up, and then we fade back. And then here we do the intro cutscene, and then we do the library cutscene. All right.
This is it. I am.
Okay, cool. Get it into the library. Fade to black. Gosh. This side.
It helps you sneak better. Oh. Shannon, go, Shannon. Woo.
Celestial navigation. No.
Shh.
Housekeeping.
So you killed that librarian?
Family management. They just went on their break. Criminal law.
No.
Oh my God. Librarians are so fast. Okay. All right. Well.
Let's try again. Come on, we can do it.
Okay.
Richard, do you have the music? We need like tense music, sneaking music.
Just give yourself 100 lives, Shannon.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh,
That's
smart.
more than the number of librarians. Safe.
We have no fear.
All right.
Sorry, I did not have the music ready. I'm dropping the ball.
No. I really like the way the menu plays with the conversation. Blocks are good to use.
What? Wait.
Well, so much for the tense music, I guess.
It was because of the music, you know? We understood the pressure.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Thank you, Richard, for making this happen. All right. So I think I'm gonna do a couple small things off stream. I'm gonna make sure that, like, I'm gonna randomize the shelf genres and make sure that the correct ones are always in there. And I'm also gonna change the colors.
Instead of ensuring the correct ones are always in there, we could also just come up with 30 genres and choose it after we pick out the ones available. All 30 different book titles.
Wait, but you still have to make sure the one that you picked is in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have to pick the genres uniquely anyway, right? Because you don't want two of the same genre, so we can just pick it as we pick the genres that we're selecting.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Right? We keep like an indexed array that matches in both.
I do like this, but we would need to do some text formatting because I think it needs to be like a little bit different than the text. Like this should be like, you know, French herbs or something, and then you should have to like decide that you want to put it in the French, Occitan, and Catalan encyclopedias. This is so specific. Cool.
Actually, it's very general.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. And also thanks for sticking with us over time if you hung out. I'm Shannon at Shakao on the Make Code forums.
I'm Joey at JWanderl on the Make Code forums.
I'm Richard at Richard on the Make Code forums.
And I'm Vivian. Live cheerful on the Make Code forums. Oh, I see. I thought that was like the closing of the whole show. And I was like,